Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slaying Hope. And I got a very, very, very important message. This is for like the brothers and the sisters. But I specifically want to talk to the sisters. Okay? Let me bust my poppy open. You know, this is probiotic soda. Poppy. But I have a very, very, very important message. Especially for you sisters, right? So hear me out, bear with me. If you haven't tried these poppy sodas, this one is the raspberry rose. They probiotic. They good for the gut. You know. And I had little gut issues. You know what I'm saying? I still have little gut issues. But anyway, before I get into my video, you know, you could click the description below. You could purchase my book, Who Profits When Black Men Gangbang. You can also click the link to the documentary that I'm in. My social media is also down there. And shout out to my homegirl KK for the Cash App donation. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But this over here. You know. But anyway, yo, here, listen to me real quick. There has been, I said this in the other video, you know, and this is, again, condolences to them sisters that got into a scuffle, got attacked, or one of them lost their lives. But I want you sisters to hear me very carefully, you know, because I deeply care. Like, I am a man that has, I got women that are like my sisters. I also got an actual sister. I got a lot of female cousins. I got a lot of homegirls. And like, I've always been a protector, right? Have always been. Whether it's my homeboys or my homegirls, excuse me, I've always been a protector. That's just my nature. Like, if I'm rocking with you, and we cool, especially we blow, we family, like, and you not in the wrong, and you not one of those people that start trouble, you don't go out your way to do certain things, like, I'm rocking with you. Like, we gonna blow the spot up. You get what I'm saying? Or let me watch my words. But seriously, like, if I'm rocking with you, I'm rocking with you. When I go out with my homies, like, I'm all about safety. Like, we can have fun or whatever, but we gotta be safe, right? Because rule number one is to always make it back home. I need y'all to understand that. Rule number one, whether you a man or a woman, rule number one, when you leave your house, whether it's in the morning, in the early afternoon, in the evening, at night, the rule number one is to always make it back home safe. A lot of people lose track of that when they're out there having fun, when they're out there doing whatever they're doing. Violating people, cursing at people, talking crazy, getting into things they shouldn't be getting into, hanging out on the wrong blocks, going to the wrong parties, hanging out with the wrong people. They lose sight of rule number one is to make it back home safe. Okay? Remember that. Ingrain that in your mind. Because if you always keep that in your mind, then you probably will avoid a lot of the nonsensical situations that you get into. Okay? Now, back to you, sisters. I have told y'all time and time and time again, right? There has been a rise in these effeminate men, right? And I mentioned a lot of different factors in the other video. There has been a rise in these effeminate men. If you don't know what that means, men who have a lot of characteristics or qualities of women, okay? And there has been a rise, along with that rise of effeminate men, there has been a rise on men carrying out violent crimes or violent acts, physical acts, towards women. Okay, I know some of y'all don't care because some of y'all think y'all little dudes yourself. Y'all think y'all can fight these dudes. Y'all, you know, there also has been a rise in aggressive sisters. Okay, listen to me. There has been, at the same time that there's been a rise of effeminate men, there has been a rise on these aggressive sisters, right? Nobody can tell them nothing. They can't stand to hear the voice of a man trying to tell them something, trying to give them advice, trying to like guide them or tell them anything, right? It irritates them to just hear the voice of a man. They like the tone police, man. They have misandrous ways against men. Some of these women even hate men, right? Which is what a misandrous is. But anyway, the point I'm trying to get to is this. You have to worry about making it home. As a woman, you have to be careful out there. They showed another video about the scuffle, about what happened with the twin sisters, right? And in one of the videos that they showed, it looked like there was like a scuffle between the sisters and the boy. This doesn't justify whatever happened. It's a tragedy, and that man should get dealt with, right? He should get dealt with. It don't matter, like, you know, some people also said that the problem was that one of the girls was recording him before when he got jumped. It don't matter. You got jumped, somebody recorded you, so you picked a grudge with a woman. Like, that's still corny stuff. It's still corny stuff. You get what I'm saying? But sisters, you can't be out here in the streets. You don't gotta listen to me. You're gonna do whatever you're gonna do. You cannot be out here in the streets mouthing off, trying to fight, trying to get into physical altercations, trying to get into these boys or these men's faces. Some of these women even go to the extent of putting their hands or spitting on men. I've seen them myself. Excuse me. I have seen it myself. Women thinking they can spit on dudes and not get and they don't, and they think that their teeth not supposed to get knocked out. Like, I've seen a lot of these crazy scenarios where some of these women, they are approaching men. They're trying to fight men. They're trying to get in men's faces. They're trying to argue with men. They're trying to do all of these things, right? You cannot possibly think that those encounters are going to end in a positive way when there is a rise in feminine men. Okay? You know what's so interesting? For a long time, sisters asked for this. They asked for men to be in their emotional state. For a long time, oh, why you don't talk about your feelings? Why you don't delve in your emotions? Why you not a little more soft? Why you not a little more this? Now, don't get me wrong. You could be a little soft as a man and still be masculine. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, for a long period of time, a lot of these sisters was coming out here asking for men to be a certain way, and now you're getting that. You're getting, because a whole bunch of different byproducts. Like I mentioned in the other video, some of it is because of the food. They're feeding us a lot of estrogen, and that's bad for men, right? Because estrogen kind of like is adverse to testosterone, right? When you have a lot of estrogen. So it creates an imbalance in men, right? So it's the food, the environment, being birthed to these single mothers. Again, this is not to blame them, but a lot of these single mothers, they coddle their sons. They don't get no type of male influence around them, right? The father is not nowhere to be found, whether because he don't want to be there or the mom is keeping him away, keeping children away. And then they don't do anything to put those boys into like some type of boot camp or sport where they constantly be around other men, right? So they can learn how to become men. So these brothers are out here killing women. Okay? They're stabbing women like you heard about the incident. They're shooting women. They're doing a lot of gruesome acts to women. And now, again, I'm not here to point the finger. I'm just saying this is an issue that is plaguing our community. The rise of aggressive women thinking they could stand toe-to-toe with men. And the rise of effeminate men thinking they could be catty, feminine, argumentative, don't like authority, can't listen to other men. They just like they mamas. I keep saying this here. Them boys are acting just like they mamas. The same way they mothers can't listen to authority, they can't listen to authority, right? the same way they mamas can't take the direction from another man. A lot of these dudes can't stand to hear another man telling them what to do or how to do it. They have the same exact characteristics of their mamas. That's why they're catty. You see a lot of these dudes that be out here on the internet chatty patties, talking about like, yeah, you know, my man smashed that, or my man smashed her, oh yeah, she slept with. This is characteristics of women gossiping like crazy. Characteristics of women. These men out here are acting just like they mamas. And I need you sisters, of course. I know you have to be strong, you have to fight, you have to be a certain way. Your environment also has shaped you a certain way, the food that you're eating. This also has been a rise in women developing these cysts. I forgot what the other condition is called, with the ovaries and the hormone imbalances that gives them chin hair and a lot of other things. They messing us up, man. They feeding us poison, okay? And then our family dynamics are messed up. We are growing up in homes, in one-parent households with imbalances. So not only the food, also our environment, how we're being raised is contributing to this. And I'm trying to tell you, sisters, you have to remember when you out there, you gotta make it home. And I need you to understand the climate that you are in. Some of these dudes, it's not like in other times, right? Where you know, you might argue with a dude, you might even get a smack off on a dude, and the dude might just walk off, like shake you up or whatever, not you know, and just like whatever, like get away from you. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with dudes that just over words, they will finish you. Because they're dealing with hormonal imbalances. I'm telling you right now, a man in his emotional state is a ticking time bomb that can do anything. And that is dangerous. And it is dangerous for you to be playing with a man that has the capabilities of physically killing somebody with his bare hands. It's detrimental to your health to be out here feeling like you could play with a man that has those capabilities. I'm saying this to you. I'm not sitting here trying to say it's your fault. I'm not sitting here saying none of that. I'm just telling you, your number one priority is to make it home. Don't get caught up into you want to get the last word. You want to win the argument. You want to try to embarrass somebody, or you want to just look good in front of people. I'm telling you, your number one priority is to make it home. I need you sisters to understand. Now, brothers, I know a lot of you dudes are struggling with your manhood and your masculinity. But this is not cool, homie. It's not cool. It's not cool. Excuse me. I tell brothers all the time, you don't gotta do nothing extra for these girls, homie. They pick. They literally, listen, when a woman walk in a spot, she sees who she's interested in. I know a lot of you dads didn't teach you this. They ain't sit down with you. A lot of you don't got no dads, or you don't got no men who can really teach you the game, right? When you walk into a spot, a woman knows when she's into you, and she's gonna let you know if she's into you. She's gonna let you know, like, yeah, you could come talk to me, you could approach me, right? I made a video talking about, I don't know how many signs that the women give you, right? She makes eye contact. She tries to get in your vision, right? She tries to make herself noticeable to you. She might play with her hair. Also, she might even breaks the touch barrier, right? Some of them, they might bump you. They might touch you. Like, bro, they give you signs. They literally give you signs that they into you. They will give you signs. It's no need for you to be thirsty. It's no need for you to be out here acting desperate. If a woman tells you, nah, I'm good, I got a man, there's no need for you to keep like, so what? What your man got to do with me? Like, whoa, let's just be friends. Like, bro, there's so many women out here. If a woman says she's not interested, bro, it's okay to spin off. First of all, you shouldn't be approaching women cold turkey. That's just me. I don't approach women cold turkey. Because at the end of the day, I know that a woman who finds me attractive, or she feels like she want to give me a shot or want to get to know me, she gonna let me know. She don't gotta walk. She might not walk up to me. Some girls walk up to you and be like, "Yo, what's up? What's good?" You get what I'm saying? They will do that. There's no need for you to do what you do. And even if you shoot your shot and she get nasty, she get rude, it's not for you to feel offended. You went out your way and you don't know what her day was like. So you don't know why she responded like that. Maybe the last dude that violated her looked like you. You know what I'm saying? It's no reason for you. It's like you applying for a job interview. It's like you submitting your resume and trying to apply for a job interview, and you get mad because they deny you. Now you want to fight the HR, the dude from the HR. You can't do that. You went and applied for the job. You did that. It's the same thing. You can't approach a woman and go up to her, try to talk to her, and then you get mad because she curved you. Or the way, or like some dude say, "Oh, nah, it's just the way she did it." So what? You did that. You put yourself in a situation to get embarrassed. You put yourself in a situation to get denied. And if your pride is so hurt because there's people around, then maybe you should stop approaching women while you're around your bros, so you don't feel embarrassed. Come on, man, it's unacceptable. And like I say, there's a rise on both ends. There's an issue with our young women and our young men. The aggressiveness on one side and the effeminate behavior on the other side. Because they both being aggressive in irrational ways. And that's causing a clash. It's causing a clash. And then you have the people on the outside just fanning the flames of the sexes. They're just fanning them. And we just keep falling for them. The same way our sisters need charm school, I need to, learn the proper etiquette of how to behave themselves in society or in certain spaces or with their counterparts. It's the same way that the men need some type of, they call it finishing schools that teach them etiquette, right? I remember before they used to send brothers to boot camp so they could tighten up, right? Or they would just send them to the army. I ain't saying nobody go to the army. But these type of places where young bros, they usually put them in sports and football camp or something that will kind of like teach them something, right? In regards to manhood. But we need to bring that back. This already around, but we need to probably be investing in that a little more. Because it's outrageous. Brothers, it's like I just told the sisters. Your goal is to make it home. Your goal is to make it home. Sometimes some of you catty brothers want to be arguing with other brothers. Argument amongst men ends deadly over the physical altercation. Bro, men understand this. They understand. That's why you see some men who understand, they'll walk away. They'll step off. They'll be like, "You got it, bro." And they'll dip off. Because they understand that an argument with another man can end deadly. See, women don't understand that. And those effeminate men don't understand that. That's why those effeminate men will keep arguing, right? And then somebody gets shot, somebody gets stabbed, somebody get hurt. Because they don't understand that. They operate just like their mamas. The sisters don't understand that. Because they operate like their aspect of womanhood. They don't understand that. They don't understand that it could get deadly. So you have these men arguing with these women, and they're treating the women, because the women have this aggression in them, they're treating these women like men. They're like, "Oh, you want equality?" They treating these women like men. So look, man, I don't want to make this video too long. I just want people to remember, like, when you leave your house, the goal is to make it home. Your goal is to make it home. Your goal is to make it home. Stop trying to win the arguments. Stop trying to get into little petty debates. Stop trying to, we want to be embarrassing people. We don't know how people go and respond when they feel embarrassed, man. People like playing people, making fun of people, playing all type of games. You don't know how somebody gonna respond, man, to the embarrassment. But y'all go ahead and keep playing games with some of these hurt people out here. You're gonna end up hurt yourself. Let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section. Peace.